You know you live with Snapchat. I got to show y'all how many people on this network. Y'all know I got to show you how many people following me around on this network. I'm at my mama house. Y'all know they got me kicked out following me around still this bad. Look at them, y'all. This how bad they at my mama house with devices following me and my daughter around, watching us on what they call the dark web. This is what they call the dark web. Them bugging your house, following you around to watch you on TV. Get on Instagram and make videos about it. They get on Instagram to make videos, family. Yeah, this my Instagram. This what they do on Instagram all day, family. This is why I stopped getting up here, cause it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Right? This is them playing games with our cars and our oil because they know it's no good outside, family. They stealing this hard. That Phoenix Energy Company is them pulling American oil out the ground, watering it down, and begging for American dollar. We know that. Here we go about slavery. Right? This why I don't get up there. They never got out of a slave mentality. They still on that train. They never got off the slave train. They still talking about Tupac. I mean, they still talking about Tupac, and we know that man alive. That's the sick part. It's called entertainment. He died in character, not in reality. That's why we say they never grew past this right here. The man died as a character, just like Beyonce and Jay-Z died as characters. They still alive to get this charge that we get ready to get to them with stealing this baby and Rico and all them other charges, attempt murder and everything. Hold on. Here they go talking about hedge fund, right? That's them talking about this money. U.S. money moved around. This is them coding in each other on Instagram on how to move the money around. This them poisoning the community, using the news station. We don't know these folks. They ain't outside. Y'all see them outside working. They only pop up to get on the news and act like they giving out free food. There, we're going to pause her right there. You see that pinky in the air? See that one? They fighting with poison. I'm going to pause that code right there. Right? That's them poisoning the local community at that breakfast bar on 5th Street. These the same folk, family, that came out here. Hold on, let me find it. Now, them the same people right there that's serving the local community they food. Right? Those the same people out here that's at war with the local community, feeding the local community and want credit for it on Instagram. I'm not about to do that. I'm going to call them out. Because you're not doing the community no favor by acting like we begging, bro. We don't see you out here. I don't even know who this man is. I'm out here in the community hall. I mean, I advocated hard, and that's what I'm saying. When the money, it's time for the money, where these folks at. I mean, they pop out by the boatload when it's time to give some money out. Right? Y'all see, they out by the boatload when it's time to give some money out for them to get credit for it, right? But when I'm in the housing meeting, where these folks at? When I'm sitting in these houses meeting, where these folks at? When I'm on these Zoom meetings, where are these people? Hold on, let me get to them. We ain't even gonna get there on Jasmine Ghetto Tale. She forgot what her job, duty, and responsibility was. She thought it was for her and not the people. And where these folks at, right? We on the stroll right here, because I want y'all to know, tell me where these folks at. We out here advocating for these housing programs, the jobs and stuff. Where these people at, right? I mean, I can show you footwork with me out here. Where these folks at? Besides sitting around on the book acting like they doing something. Now, this a podcast that them same folks had followed me around, knowing they was putting me and my daughter outside while they creating making money off shows, while they keeping me and my daughter homeless. Not because I'm out here bumming and begging, because right here is the proof of how they created podcasts on following us around to keep us in the street. This go back to 2020. I guarantee you can find that girl in that podcast connected to this organization because their mission was to come out and tear down the Americans. That's why they following me so hard right here at my mama house. That's them right here following at my mama house. So they can come up with a show and a movie about Coletta life, acting like it's the life they living for themselves. That's them right there setting up the Barbie event for my daughter, playing dollhouse with my daughter. Now this the court case with that we was fighting for housing, right? These the housing organizations I was working with. It's doing a flip through. Y'all know how I do. That was when I was in Charlotte campaigning with the Black Caucus, poor people, and all the rest of them. This my BMW they tore up. Took the Honda, stole that, and tore up the Pathfinder. This how many cars they tore up. This the house they put me out of after they put me in Belfast. See how they got me around all these abandoned houses? Put me and my daughter in a whole trap house with fake cat drones, people breaking in our house, working with the police and everything. This how long I've been fighting these people and for housing, right? With them following me and my daughter around trying to tear us down. With them following us around this bad trying to tear us down and still to this day following us around in groups. Who would have that much power? Look like somebody in higher power is following me. So we're going to get down to where it's coming from, where these circles coming from. Charles, I don't know if you need to check Camilla. I don't know if it's Camilla you need to check. Because I sure got a Camilla over here. Let me find her. Right there. Her name Camilla. She with Thomas the Train. See that connect right there? That'll be how Camilla has been stealing my shit in the background through this little girl right here. Why? Why would her name be named after Camilla, which is your wife, who got enough power to hire all these folks down here to follow me to get her my place? I got questions on where this girl come from with her attitude stealing my projects. Connected to all these people. You like with Snapchat. And the scared gang stalkers. They getting paid to follow me around scared. Look at them. And that's why I say I use more than internet, baby. I use internet to track you down to your front door the same way you following me. I like to sit around and watch you too. From the comfort of my living room.